So the showrunners just announced that Beckett may run for the Senate in New York. What are you allowed to say? Do you think things needs to be checking up a little bit? And what can we expect for this new season?
Here's what I know I can tell you. Beckett, in the last season, passed her captain's exam. This season, she becomes the captain of the precinct. Her job, and this I think happens in real life. I think it's one of the successes of Castle is that although people can't relate a lot to investigating homicides, they can relate a lot to relationships and difficulties and successes within relationships. As happens in relationships, one half of it, their career might take a change and the relationship has to evolve. So now that Beckett's becoming a captain, it's not going to include Castle as much in her day-to-day. So he's going to focus a little bit more on the PI business he opened last year. And this will be, we'll see how this relationship is able to evolve along with the changes in their careers.
So Stana got married. We weren't sure if she was going to come back on the show at one point. Do you think the show can go on without Beckett?
That's a question I've never been asked. Here's the thing. I thought that the show would fail if we got the two of them together. So something I'm accustomed to being is very, very wrong all the time. Now that I've seen what our writers can do, I don't put anything past them. I have a lot of confidence in their work. I know not to worry about their end of it. I just worry about what I have to do. They write it, I make you believe it. I enjoy the way the show goes now. What I've learned in Hollywood is never say never.
Okay. If that could be the last season, we always say that maybe there's going to be some more, hopefully. If there is something that a direction, an action that your character needs to take in order to fulfill not only your curiosity as an actor, but also the viewer's curiosity, which one will it be?
My character of Castle?
Before the end, something that hasn't been done that he should need to do and that the viewers are expecting, you think?
I couldn't tell you what the viewers are expecting. I can tell you things that I would love to see. I have friends who are just so wonderfully talented that I'm dying to work with again. One of them is Alan Tudyk, and I had this idea for a story where Alan Tudyk plays a murder mystery novelist who pairs up with a different homicide detective, and they are essentially doing, as a pair, what Beckett and Castle have been doing all along, being the muse for a series of crime novels, but doing it kind of the poor man's version, just kind of copying what we're doing and not doing it quite as well and being kind of stuffy and whatnot. And then we find out that Alan is a big phony, that he was pretending to be English the whole time, and he's really from Wisconsin, and he's just not cut out for the real danger and work of murder and homicide investigations.
What did you do for your hiatus? I mean, did you have some time off, a vacation?
I did a little traveling. I went to Australia. I did a scuba trip, which I do every summer. It was great. We dove in some cenotes in Mexico, underwater caves. It was very thrilling.
Last question, you tweet a lot, and you tweet a lot about Significant Mother and Krista. So who are you the most fan of, Krista or the show? Because I see a lot of tweeters.
I would say probably for me, Krista would come first, and then I'm a big fan of hers, and then Significant Mother like a close second.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.